Hey guys, it's Sav. Today is a special Valentine's Day tutorial. I really wasn't planning on doing one, but I posted something on Facebook and said if I got enough likes that I would do one. Thought it was kind of fun to do that, so I'm doing it for you guys because I love the people. And wanted to make these cute little individual sized tarts anyways for you guys, so I thought why not incorporate that into a Valentine's Day tutorial. And I'm going to make them kind of special, and I'll show you why they are Valentine's Day related. And in lieu of Valentine's Day, what I like to call the Hallmark holiday, I'm trying to get all festive. I got my red shirt on, kind of hoping you guys don't recognize it from my giveaway video. And came to my attention that I don't own a lot of red shirts. So with that being said, don't be surprised if next year's Valentine's Day tutorial, probably gonna be wearing the same shirt. Just sounds like something I would do. Alright guys, so just keep watching and I'll show you how to make these cute little mini fruit tarts that not only look pretty, but they taste amazing as well. First, we're going to make the crust. In my food processor here, I'm adding in some all-purpose flour, some pecans, brown sugar, and 2 pinches of salt. Now you just want to pulse all this until your pecans are finely ground. Now you want to add in half a stick of cubed, really cold butter, and then we're just going to pulse this until it resembles a little bit like cornmeal. It should look something like this. Now you just want to put the lid back on, and with the motor still running, you want to add in 2 teaspoons of really cold ice water. Your dough will start to come together and it'll form kind of like a ball. Then you want to just turn off your food processor, and then we're going to roll this out into some saran wrap. So here I already wrapped it in the saran wrap. I'm going to make sure it's a nice flat disc and put it into the fridge and let it chill for about 20 minutes. Next, you just want to take some of that chilled dough and place it into your mini springform pans like what I'm using, or you can use a cute little mini tart pan if you have those as well. So you just want to use your thumb and just push some of that dough right up along the sides of your pan or tart pan. And what this will do is just create like a little bowl to hold in your fruit and your pastry cream. Next, we need to blind bake the crust. So you want to take some foil, just enough to cover the tops of the dough. And then I'm going to add in my dried beans. If you have pie weights, you can use that, but I just have beans, so I'm going to use these. When you're done, just place your mini pans on a baking sheet and bake these in a 375-degree oven for about 12 minutes. After 12 minutes, you want to make sure you remove your dried beans and then place these back into the oven and let them finish baking for about 8 minutes or until your crust is nice and golden brown. So I've removed my crust and they're cooling right now. So next we're going to work on the glaze. I've added 1 tablespoon of water to my apricot jelly, and this is all on very low heat, and after about 20 minutes it'll start to break down. After 20 minutes you want to go ahead and strain this whole mixture. So here I've already strained it, and so I'm just going to set this aside and it's going to thicken up upon standing. Now we're going to work on our pastry cream. To my egg yolks here I'm adding in some sugar and also some cornstarch and also some milk. We're just going to hand whisk this until it's nice and kind of frothy. And then just set this mixture aside. In a saucepan, we're going to add in some milk along with our sugar, and I also added in half a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste, and then just stir this until it comes to a simmer. Now we're adding in that hot milk into our egg yolks, and you want to keep stirring. You want to temper some of that hot milk in, and then just keep whisking until half of the hot milk mixture is mixed in, and then after that you can add in steady streams of the hot milk until it's completely gone, and just keep whisking the whole time. Next, you just strain the mixture back into the pot, and then you want to place the pot back onto the stove. And then just keep whisking this until it starts to get nice and thick, and I'm doing this on about a medium heat. Do not walk away. Just keep whisking until it'll start to kind of resemble the texture of a yogurt. Once it's nice and thick, you want to remove it off the heat, and then we're going to fold in our cream cheese. Now I'm just adding in my softened cream cheese. Now if you didn't use vanilla bean paste like I did, then this is when you would go ahead and add in your vanilla extract. Now just look at how creamy this stuff is. It is so yummy, and it's not too sweet, just how I like it. So next you just want to place this into a bowl. And then put some saran wrap directly in the surface of the pastry cream. This is going to prevent a skin from forming, and then put this into the fridge and let it chill for about 20 minutes. Next, we're going to make chocolate hearts. These are candy melts. Just follow the directions in the packaging. You want to melt them in the microwave, stir them, and then set them aside. Now I'm just making my own little piping bag here using a parchment triangle. I wasn't going to show you guys how to do this one, so I'm kind of rushing it quickly here. I'm making a little cone here, and then I'm going to tape the outside. And then I'm going to fold in the top part, tape the inside so that my homemade piping bag keeps its shape, and then I'm done. Next, you want to just drizzle in some of that melted chocolate, and it's pretty simple. Just snip off the end of that piping bag and then pipe a heart. You pipe a heart and then you fill it in with more of that chocolate. Now I'm just using my chopsticks to make sure that the chocolate is evenly distributed. If you have toothpicks, use those. I ran out, so that's why I'm using these. Next, you give your baking tray a few good whacks on the counter. This will release any air bubbles that you have in the chocolate. And then place it into the fridge until they're firm. Now that my chocolate's nice and solid, I can go ahead and write on them using royal icing. The instructions on how to make royal icing will be on my blog. Now, I didn't like how the lettering came out. I used the wrong tip. I think I used a 3 when I probably should have used a tip number 1 from Wilton. Just play around with them and you can kind of see, get the feel for whichever way that you want them done. And you know, who said you had to write sweet words on here? You could write like anything you want. You could write FML or, I don't know, screw you, you cheating bastard, whatever your black little heart desires. So now I'm just finishing off the tarts using some of that glaze. I'm letting my chocolate hearts firm up or set just a little bit. And just decorate however you want with whatever fruit assortment you want. It's all going to be delicious and look really, really pretty. So here is my berry tart that I'm finishing off with some glaze as well. So now that my chocolate hearts have set, I can go ahead and place them on my tart. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and if you're not a subscriber, you better subscribe for some awesomeness. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Valentine's Day, or not so happy Valentine's Day, or something like that. Thanks for watching. Bye!